Welcome to your reading. We are going to be mixing up some astrology and some tarot, and we're mixing it up to bring you the tea of how to navigate May 2022 onwards, because things are about to get spicy, things are about to get interesting as we are starting to enter eclipse season. Not only that, Mercury is going to be also be going retrograde, so things are just going to be a little bit uneasy, a little bit challenging, but it is nothing that we haven't dealt with before. This video is to give you the heads up so that you are going into May onwards with your eyes wide open and you're knowing how to navigate the challenges that are here. So let's kick off with the 3rd of May. I'm still wanting to say April. The 3rd of May. The 3rd of May, Venus is entering your 12th house. Now, when we're looking at your 12th house, it is the energies where you are dealing with difficult things. You know, the 12th house is the house of endings. The 12th house is the house that we don't really want to really deal with. We're talking about death. We're talking about transformation. We're talking about prison cells. We are talking about a lot of energies. And Venus going there, Venus doesn't really feel comfortable in the 12th house because Venus is the energies of beauty. Venus is the energies of just wanting to enjoy the good things in life. So you are going to be dealing with these two conflicting type of energies that are here. Like I said, you have dealt with these energies before. So it is just a little bit, you know, a little bit tense, a little bit uneasy. But Venus, being that it is the planet of beauty, the planet of the finer things in life, I would say to you, to navigate through these challenges of Venus in the 12th house, find ways of making Venus feel welcomed in a house that she doesn't feel comfortable in. So this could be you doing your prayers and bringing beauty and serenity and peace around you through that type of energy. This could be you grounding and meditating and opening up the energies of healing. Now, this is a self-promotion moment because I am actually starting Wounded Warriors Academy on the 1st of May. Wounded Warriors Academy is a course that I have created to help you deal with the shadow side, healing your trauma, facing your trauma, and everything else in between. So these are the type of energies that really work well when you've got Venus and the 12th house together. I also have the candle service that I'm doing at the moment, saying our prayers, because as a collective type of energy, we are going through a lot of challenges. So if you need your prayers done, I can do that for you, incorporating beauty at the same time. There's going to be a live stream that is going to be going out on the 30th of April. I'm going to post it in the community post. So if you want to come and join, feel free. Okay, so those are the energies that are there. Moving on, we have the 11th. Now, the 11th is a lot of energies that are coming here because on the 11th of May, you've got Jupiter joining Venus in the 12th house. So you've got two beautiful energies that are entering a challenging type of house. So again, it is an energy of expansion. It is an energy of growth. Jupiter always wants to bless the house that he is entering. So again, see how you can work with the energies of the 12th house to make Jupiter and Venus feel comfortable. Having Jupiter and Venus here is just going to make things a lot lighter. Okay, so if you're dealing with any challenges, you're just going to be seeing that from the 11th onwards, things just get a little bit easier. Life gets a little bit sweeter. However, we've got on the 11th, we've got Mercury going retrograde. So I would say to you that any challenges that are here, especially when you're dealing with anything like prisons, the justice system, anything that is to do with transformation, your health, all that sort of stuff, you could just be seeing that there is misinformation. You just could be seeing that there is just a lot that you have to do research in. You have to really put a lot of work. So when I'm working with the energies of Mercury being retrograde, I look at the planet and I see what the planet wants and what Mercury is demanding. Mercury is demanding that you go and redo a lot of things. This is you revisiting your past. This is you repairing something that has been broken for a long time. This is you, I don't know, cleaning up your house, anything with a right? Rewriting something that you started in the past. This is where Mercury wants to put his attention to. So find ways of making Mercury feel comfortable in things that need your attention in the past. And this is why I was saying to you, healing is going to be good. The courses that I'm offering are going to be good because I intentionally launched those courses at this time because these are the perfect energies to be working with any challenges. So whatever is happening, having Mercury there, I would say to you, like any contracts that you're signing, just be really careful, read everything through. Get maybe another person to look at that contract just to make sure that you haven't missed anything. If you're buying something, keep all your receipts because you could be returning it because you are not feeling that excited about it anymore, right? They just like could be that energy of what do you call it? That FOMO type of energy, you know, like that fear of missing out type of energy. Then you buy something, then when you have it, you're like, what was I thinking? And you want to return it. Or it could just be that you buy something and because Mercury is here, you could just be finding that that product malfunctions and then you're gonna need your receipt to go back and get a new one or get it repaired. So those are the energies that you're working with there. Now, Taurus, it is not all doom and gloom. No, far from it. It is just an energy in May where we're going through transformations. But at the same time, even though we're going through transformations, we've got the beautiful energies of Venus being here and Jupiter being here. You've got the godmother and the fairy godmother, and I don't know what Jupiter is. Jupiter is the one who is showering you with the blessings, opening up opportunities for you, and just being that he's in the 12th house, the energies of the 12th house are being emphasized, and that's where you are going to be finding your blessings coming from the 12th house, because this is where Jupiter and Venus are going to be sitting in, okay? So once we have dealt with the solar eclipse on the 16th, the solar eclipse is in your 7th house. When we're looking at the 7th house, we've got the 7th house here. And the 7th house is about romance, business, family, partnerships, basically. So the things that are going to last a long time, that you're joining, collaborating with other people. This is where the lunar eclipse is going to be focusing the energies on. So I'll say to you, when the lunar eclipse is here, just look at your relationships and see which relationships needs a little bit of extra attention, nurturing, loving. This could be you calling some friends, even sending a meme, a joke, or something like that, right? If you're in a relationship, if you're married, if you're in some type of partnership, this is the energy where you are being encouraged to bring sweetness to that energy. Because when we have the energies of the lunar eclipse, we have the heavier type of energies that are here. Now, I told you that when I'm working with the planet energies, I look at that planet and I ask that planet, what do you want to make you feel comfortable? What do you want to teach me in the 7th house? And having the lunar eclipse here, the lunar eclipse is saying that I want to focus on your relationships. And so you're saying, okay, and now you're looking at your relationships with your children, your relationships with your parents and other people, and you're making sure that you are the one who is being proactive about actively going forward and sending that meme, sending the flowers, doing the nice things. This is when that lunar eclipse just becomes a little bit easier to deal with, okay? I was learning Vedic astrology for a while, and with Vedic astrology, the one thing that it really taught me was remedies, okay? Because for anything that is unfavorable, as humans, we want to look at things as right or wrong or whatever it is, but it is just unfavorable energies, and you're like, okay, these are unfavorable energies, but how can I bring sweetness to that situation? And this is how you work with remedies. So now I focus on tropical astrology, because for me, I just found that tropical astrology is a lot easier to work with, is a lot easier to interpret, whereas Vedic astrology gets really, oh, it is really deep, okay? And I found that when I was doing readings for people, it was a lot more challenging. So with a tropical, I just find it a lot easier because we're seeing the planets that are here and they speak to you straight away without having to dive deep in the dharmas, the karmas, and this. And it is too much with Vedic astrology. But nonetheless, I love it because I spent 2 years learning that. Okay, so moving forward, I was digressing there for a moment. So moving forward, we are now looking at the 21st. Now we are coming towards the end of May. On the 21st, you've got the sun entering your second house, okay? And it is there for about 3 weeks, give or take. The sun in your second house, I like it because the sun is bringing clarity about how you make money, your resources, and all that good stuff. So you could just be seeing that from the 21st onwards, suddenly you're having epiphanies, suddenly you're having clarity about your money, about your resources, okay? So I feel that for some of you, you just could be bringing that energy of looking at how you can budget your finances. And in doing so, because the sun is here illuminating that house, like putting on the lights. So now you're easily able to see, oh, how did I miss that? I want to make some money. I'm going to invest it here. I want to do this. I'm going to do this instead. So there is going to be some epiphanies that are coming in from the 21st onwards. Okay. So the sun is joining Mercury. Okay. And we have already spoken about Mercury being retrograde. So the sun being here with Mercury, it sort of lessens to some degree the energies of Mercury, but nonetheless, Mercury is still retrograde. So make sure that whatever epiphanies come in, you're really researching them. You're not just running away with the wind and just, and just going and making some crazy bets somewhere. The energies that are here are just asking you to take things nice and slow when it comes to your money, when it comes to your resources, because when you do that, you're going to be seeing that suddenly there is a lot of clarity that is coming in. So I feel that this month is going to be a lot about clarity that is around your money and your finances as well. Okay. Then moving forward, we have the 25th. Okay. On the 25th, we've got Mars, who's moving into your 12th house. The 12th house is the energies of, transformation, is the energies of endings. And so bringing the energies of Mars into the 12th house, you just could be seeing that you have enough energy, you have enough willpower to deal with any transformations that you might need to go and start initiating. So whatever is happening, having Mars here, Mars gives you the passion, Mars gives you the drive, Mars gives you the energy to deal with whatever is going on. Because when we're looking at the energies of the 12th house, the energies of the 12th house can be just a little bit dense, can just be a little bit, but Mars being here would just be able to lift up and pack you up when you're dealing with the energies of the 12th house. So whatever's happening, I feel that really looking at how you can incorporate self-care, self-love in the month of May is going to be important. And like I mentioned already, healing, being out in nature, taking care of yourself, being really proactive about what you're putting in your body, about what you're putting in your mind, about what is in your surroundings is going to be really important, because we're dealing with challenging energies that are here. So you don't want to find yourself just allowing the 12th house to drag you down. And this is why I love astrology, because astrology gives you that heads up and say, hey, these are the energies that we're going to be looking at. These energies are a little bit difficult to deal with. So this is a heads up. And so you start doing your meditation. Maybe you go on holiday. Maybe you do whatever it is that packs you up, that lifts you up If you are going on holiday, having Mercury retrograde, you just could be seeing that there are delays. You just could be seeing that you're misplacing maybe an important travel document, maybe your luggage or something like that. So allow extra time when you're traveling. Make sure that you're really keeping everything on you, because you don't want to be traveling far away to the airport only to see that you have forgotten your passport, only to see that you have forgotten your money at home. So it is going to be important to make sure that you are just being very mindful. All right, what else is there? On the 29th, we've got Venus, who is entering your sign, Taurus. So Venus is just bringing that air of being able to breathe. So you're going to have a breath of fresh air that is entering your own sign, which is really good. So you've got the protection of Jupiter that is there as well. On the 30th, we've got the new moon in your second house. So we've got those energies of the new moon. You could be finding that you're finding new ways of making money. After that epiphany from the sun, remember we spoke about the sun, like showing you how you can make money and you're getting clarity. Okay, so now you're having the new moon coming here and asking you, what do you want to grow within the next 30 days? So you could be seeing that now on the 30th, it is the perfect time to start planting your seeds, to start taking action towards the opportunities that were available, because you understood that Mercury was retrograde. So whatever opportunities that were being offered to you, you were just waiting things out. You were just reading and rereading the contracts. You were not in a rush. If you could take one thing away from this month, it is just going to be slow and steady wins the race. Okay, just go really slow, just take your time, do not be in a rush at all, because it is that energy where you could just be seeing that if you're rushing too much, you could just, you know, like I said, get to the airport and you've forgotten your money at home, you've forgotten your phone at home, and you pay everything with your phone, and it's just like, oh, you know, because Mars is all about information. So there is just something that you could be dealing with regarding information. You're having the energies of the King of Wands. I love this, because the King of Wands, we spoke about Mars being in the 12th house. Okay, and we spoke about Mars being able to protect you and uplift your spirits and inspire you to take action. The King of Wands is perfect, because the King of Wands is the energy where you passionately go forward and take the action that you need. Being that the energies is the king, this is that divine masculine type of energy that is here. So I feel that for you, whether you're male, female, or whatever, if you invite the energies of that masculine energy, you could be seeing that things are a lot easier to navigate, because we have the masculine energy of Mars that is here, and you have the wands. The wands are about fire. So, and then this is the king, that is that male, that masculine energy that is here. So there is an energy where you could just be seeing that when you step into your masculine energy, being very rigid, following the rules, not rushing, being even a bit boring, you are now being able to navigate any challenges that are ahead of you, because Mars is going to be protecting you, Mars is going to be looking after you, and Venus is bringing that energy of beauty. But at the end of the day, you have to be the one who goes and walks the walk towards what it is that you're wanting to achieve and manifest in the month of May. So this is why I decided to do these readings, because May onwards, retrograde, eclipse, it is just all kicking off. And like I said, it is a little bit challenging, but now you know how to navigate these energies, and you're going to be navigating these energies like a pro. Okay, so don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and comment and subscribe. Before I go, Tarot Made Super Simple, a tarot course where I am teaching you tarot the easiest way, the simplest way possible, is going to be starting up in May. So make sure that if you want to learn tarot, come and join me, and I'll teach you, and before you know it, you're going to be competent and confident to start doing readings. And maybe this is how you're going to start making your money, because remember, the sun was in the second house all about your money. So whatever is happening, there's the tarot course that is also available to you. Beloved, I'm going to see you in my next video. It is a goodbye from me.